I am Kelly Pew. I am currently the school district of Pickens County superintendent. I've been there for 2 years. I have worked there for 6 total. Assistant superintendent for human resources is where I began. I served in that capacity for 3 years before moving into the assistant superintendent for instructions position. I served in that capacity for a year. Our superintendent at that time retired, and I interviewed for and obtained the position of superintendent of Pickens County. I love it every day. I enjoy the challenges. I enjoy the celebrations, interacting, number one, with children, but also with our teachers, our administrators, our stakeholders, to try to provide the very best education for the 16,500 children that we serve. Well, I will tell you, I love what I do. I love Pickens County. I have a 3-year contract after this year with them, but Rock Hill is a great opportunity. It is known for its quality education. There is lots of support in this community for public education, and to me that's very attractive. There are a lot of things that are changing in education. What attracted me, I think, to Rock Hill School District, there's a couple of things. One is, again, the support that I think the school board and the community gives to public education and to the school system. They want the very best, and that's important. You want to have the resources in place to provide that quality education, and you have that here in Rock Hill. I also think that something that was attractive to me is I like the size. I'm currently in a school district that is very similar in the number of schools, very similar in general fund budget, and I like that size. Besides the fact that the great reputation and all of that, I really wanted an opportunity that was similar in size to what I currently have. I think that what I bring to the district is a diverse experience. I've been in public education for more than 20 years. I began as an English teacher and served for 5 years as an English teacher in some very diverse schools, working with lots of different types of children, and I truly enjoyed being a teacher. I moved into an assistant principal's job and had the opportunity during my time to serve at a middle school and then also at the high school levels. And I think that has been helpful to have that experience. I then became a principal, and I was a principal at the middle school level, and then I became principal at the high school level before moving to a district level position. And at the district level, I have worked in human resources. I have worked in instruction. I understand different streams of revenue, special revenue that instructional services will have to support instruction, but also working in HR. I had the opportunity to really work with finance, because those two positions go hand in hand. You've got to have the money to be able to hire the people. And so I have a very good understanding of finance. And then having the opportunity to serve as superintendent through a $377 million building program. I wasn't the superintendent for the whole program, but as we have brought that program to the end, I've had the opportunity to do that. And I think as superintendent, you're responsible for the whole district, working with board members, walking through challenges with them, navigating those in a positive way to best serve children. And I think all of those experiences have provided me what's needed to be the next superintendent of Rock Hill. I think the next step forward for Rock Hill is to really take a moment to look at initiatives that have been put in place, to really evaluate those initiatives and to identify what are the next steps. Technology has been an important part of this community of Rock Hill. The IROC that was implemented this past year in grades 3 through 8, there are next steps to implementation at the high school level. So to really look at that, and how do you implement that next phase. And then I think the next part of that is to really look at where are we with standards, where are we with assessments, because those are going to be some things that in the next year, that's how school districts are going to be measured. So I think really for me it would be to take a step of just really looking at and getting input from stakeholders about where we are, and then developing a plan to move forward.